Hi, welcome to my channel. My name's Amanda, and I have a couple different neurodivergencies. One of them is called Aphantasia, which is the inability to visualize in your mind's eye. Another one is called SDAM, which stands for Severely Deficient Autobiographical Memory. So I decided to pop on here and make a video because I was about to actually film a video for my Instagram channel or page, so make sure you follow me on Instagram. And I was going to do one on SDAM and how my memory works, but I wanted to look something up, and so I'm on a SDAM support group on Facebook, and I know a lot of people who have aphantasia also have SDAM and vice versa, but I was kind of wondering, like, does everyone who has SDAM, do they also report aphantasia? Because a lot of the times not being able to picture something does affect your memory, because if I can't visualize the event, then it's going to be harder to have a memory of it. But I think there are people in the SDAM group that don't have memories, but they can still visualize day to day, if they just want to voluntarily recall up an image of something. So that's why they are separate. Well, the funny thing is, so when I got onto my computer and I was typing in Aphantasia in the SDAM support group to just see how much that came up, I was kind of scrolling back, I came across a post that I posted over a year ago, which I obviously don't remember that I posted it. That happens to me all the time. Like, I'm super careful about what I post on the internet because I won't remember that I posted it. Well, this post, I reread it, and it was just sharing a story to my SDAM group about a conversation that I had with an old... I can't seem to film one of these without some animal interrupting me. Hold on. Watson, come on. You got to come up here. Come here, Cuddle. If you're going to interrupt my video, you got to be in it. You got to be in it and say hi to everybody. This is Watson. Okay, now you can go. So anyway... it was about a conversation that I had with an old college roommate, and she and I were talking, and she was reminding me of a trip that we had kind of gone on, a little day trip, and I didn't remember. It was about her going to visit my Girl Scout camp that I just lived at almost every summer if I could, right? I spent as much time at that camp as I could every year. And apparently I took her to it one day to show it to her because I still knew a lot of the people that worked at the camp. And I'm like, I don't remember taking you to camp and seeing everybody at all. Like, no memory. But she described the camp. She described we had dinner with the ranger that night because I was really good friends with the ranger. And that is one thing that is really interesting because I actually remember the dinner with the ranger. Which I don't know why. Oh, I do know why I remember it. Because he made something called spaghetti pie, and it was the first time I'd ever had it, and it was so interesting. And since I'm very food oriented, I have a whole cooking channel on YouTube. That spaghetti pie that the ranger made for me, kind of, that fact stayed in my memory. So I will have facts. I won't have relived experiences. I don't remember the night. I don't remember anything about the event, but I remember the ranger made me spaghetti pie. Did not remember my friend from college was there, but she described everything about camp plus the spaghetti pie. So I'm like, obviously she was there. It's just so interesting to have such a huge gap in my memory. But this happens all the time where I don't remember entire events that happened to me, or I will just have like super dry facts about them. And that was what my original reel was going to be about, was if I'm going through and looking at photographs, I might recognize myself in a photo and not have any memory of what was going on in that photo. So I'll post a photo right here. I recognize some of the people in the photo are some of my old Girl Scout troop members, but I don't remember where we were at, what the event was. Don't remember even being able to do the split, so that's pretty cool. Nothing. And like same thing about huge. So that's like, maybe it wasn't that big of an event, but things like my wedding, big life event. I know I got married. I know that my bridesmaids kind of wore maroon dresses. I don't remember any details about my wedding other than, you know, a list of dry facts. I can't remember the night. I don't remember who all was there, you know, unless I can see it in the photos that were taken. Then I'd be like, I, you know, recognize some people. But yeah, so that's just a little bit I wanted to share about SDAM and how it just continually, even though I know I have this memory disorder, it's still, when I'm confronted, and I confronted is kind of a strong word, but it kind of is. It kind of feels like a confrontation where I see something like a fingerprint from the past that I left behind in someone else's stories or photographs that I have zero, remembrance of. And I get that there's a lot of people, and that's why for a long time I didn't realize I had this disorder. I just knew my memory was really bad, and other people might complain about having a bad memory. This is much more intense. This is much more all the time. And I realized that most people, when they say they have a bad memory, it's not to the extent of someone with SDAM. And when they can remember something, they can relive it. They can put themselves back in the memory. And I cannot relive memories once they're gone. They're gone. Can't. Nope. Just a list of facts. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure that you hit subscribe because I'm trying to grow this new channel because it is pretty rare, this Aphantasia and SDAM, and I'd like to spread awareness just because it's kind of interesting, and the more people learn about it, the more, I don't know, I find it's kind of cool to study about brains and stuff. So anyway, like, share, comment, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye guys.